Okay, I want to bring a little bit of an update video on the RSX build. I think I said that I would be doing the fuel system next, but I'm actually missing one of the fittings that I need to do that, so I started doing some other things first. Took off the old header. I bolted up the turbo manifold a couple times to see, fitment and everything, and I have to relocate these coolant lines to bring them down further so that one, the wastegate will clear this area, and when I make the downpipe, it will have a space to go without being right up against something and, burning things and causing heat issues. I'm going to actually relocate the wiring harness a little bit further down as well to get it out of the way of the heat. I relocated my battery, built a nice little bracket over here. Just with some angle iron. It's not the prettiest thing, but it gets it done. And have some captive nuts on the back end here with this bracket that'll just bolt up and keep the battery in place. I don't have my positive lead connected yet, but the negative is in a perfect spot to go right onto the battery. Yeah, and then the positive will be run down through and into the positive connection. I do have the intercooler mounted and kind of mocked up temporarily. I've made some holes into the crash bar and it's just mounted like that. Works pretty well. Eventually probably get the single or the same side exit so that there's less piping, just be maybe a little bit faster spool time, but it doesn't matter for now. I'm not too worried about all that. And yeah, so it's actually 3-inch piping all the way up, and then I have a 90 that goes from 3 to 2.5 into the throttle body. I still have to make a little fitting for the intake air temp sensor, and that will go somewhere kind of right around here onto this intercooler pipe or intercooler coupler. Fuse box used to sit right here. Now it's kind of out of the way, stuck down over here. It's not super tight right now. I just want to move it out of the way to, get fitment. The turbo, I'll try to put in a picture of kind of how it looks when it's all said and done, but turbo sits like this, and then there's going to be a 90 that comes this way, and then another curve that goes down into the charge pipe there. So that's kind of what we're working with right now. And yeah, it's coming along pretty well. Should be running probably by the end of this month or middle of March. There really isn't too much more to do. Really, it's the fuel system, getting this in, which, will be, once I get that fitting, I can actually start mocking things up. But once that's done, there's not too much else. I need to put in the oil lines from like the oil sending unit into the turbo, and then I already have that oil drain line that you guys saw in the other video. So it should be running pretty soon. I'm pretty excited how fast things are moving. But yeah, hopefully there's no issues, and I'll keep you guys updated.